Ambulance for a missing person.
911, what's your emergency? 911, what's your emergency?
Deep inside the Lubbock Police Department, a group of individuals work to provide one of the most vital functions of our law enforcement division. James Quijada has been a dispatcher for nearly 5 years and has had to learn how to deal with the stresses of what is oftentimes a difficult job.
When you get here, you have to have a certain mentality of thinking about things. You kind of have to turn off your emotions and the way you feel about people and the way you perceive people. But when you go home and you talk to your family or your friends, you can't be that same person. You have to have a heart in a lot of cases, and you have to be compassionate. And I don't want to say like doing this job you can't be compassionate, but if you were to, have feelings about every call you took, it would just destroy you as a person.
While many rarely think of this group when they think of law enforcement, they are truly instrumental in dispatching help in the most difficult of situations. Randy Flood, public safety supervisor, thinks people may not realize all the situations that dispatchers have to deal with.
For some people, they come in and they hear some of the stuff we are dealing with daily. I mean, deaths. I mean, things with involving children, just things like that. And they're, some of it is just not for them. It does take a special person, I think, to be able to handle this and come to work every day and go home and be okay. Also, we don't really know the outcome of calls a lot. We take a call and then we get so busy and have to move on to the next. We don't know really what ends up happening. We have access to see and whatnot, but there's so many calls that it just is impossible to know what goes on every call.
The actual content and outcomes of these calls are hard to deal with sometimes, but there are things you can do to make their job easier. Quijada explains how the information they provide is vital to responding officers, and when you call, you must try and relay as much as you can in the calmest way possible.
A lot of times they'll call and they'll just say, just get help out here, just get help out here. And that doesn't help us whatsoever. Because if we get out there and we don't have any information, we're going to treat everybody as if they're a danger, because we don't know. Just because you're calling in doesn't mean you're automatically a victim. That's not the case. So the best thing is just to stay as calm as you can. We understand that some situations are not going to be ideal. Like if you're seeing your child choke or you're getting beat up or something like that, it's not going to be a calm situation. Just as calmly as you can answer our questions.
So, next time you call, remember that they have a difficult job and the information you provide could save lives. These are your Lubbock 911 dispatchers, and they're here to help with your emergency.
911, what's your emergency?